Okay, there we go. Finally. Got it to work. Alright, live now. Make some adjustments here. Wait for viewers. I'll start talking when I see at least one viewer on the stream, but I'm also gonna go check out and see how well things are working with my stream when I go on my YouTube here. Okay, looks like I'm live. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go by there real quick. So you may hear me again in the background. Okay, looks like I'm live. Alright. Yep, I'm live. You may hear me again in the background. Yep, you did hear me in the background. Alright. And yeah, my hair is a lot longer since the last time anyone on my main channel has seen me. This quarantine has freaking pandemic, man, has not been good for the hair. I haven't been able to get a haircut, and yeah, I mean, at least I'm working again. I mean, I've been working, but still, it's not like I wasn't working. But of course, for a while in the early stages of this pandemic, I had my hours cut and even lost a day of work. And I'm just waiting to see how many people will join me. And that's why I'm not only inviting people who are subscribed to this channel, but also anyone that might be subscribed to my other channel. You know, I've been busy with my other channel, RHCTCG, where I do a lot of Pokemon card pack openings. At least I've been promoting this for the last, I don't know how many days now, at least the last day or two. Just wait to see if anyone joins. Just checking everything. Alrighty. Still no viewers yet. Alright. Sometimes it almost helps if I promote on Instagram too, but even then, like, that doesn't always help. So this is already the official start time of the stream. I already planned on starting the stream at 8 o'clock my time. It'll be 9 o'clock out on the East Coast. And hopefully it isn't buffering too much. Now it looks like I've got a good stream going here. As long as it stays within 30 FPS, it usually streams good. Don't see poor connection. Now, if you guys want to come on and talk about wrestling, talk about the pandemic, talk about all the protesting that's been going on the last, month, 2 months, like, who can keep track of time anymore? Shoot, for a while, my schedule at work was messed up, and I was off on Wednesdays and working Thursdays, but even before that, I was off on Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, but now I'm back off being off on Thursday and Sunday. Hey, I got a viewer. Awesome. I don't know if that was from when I viewed it earlier or somebody else's viewing, so feel free to comment, whoever you are. If you're one of my subscribers, whether you're from the main channel here or if you're coming in from my other channel. I mean, I might start streaming on the other channel too every now and then, but the only thing that's bad about that is, when it comes to the other channel, I don't really know how I can schedule streams over there because you have to have 1,000 subscribers, which I have on this channel. That's why I'm able to schedule streams here, but the other channel, because I'm still under 100. Hey, Joe Johnny, what's up? Welcome, dude. Hey, everybody, welcome Joe Johnny, somebody who's a subscriber on my other channel. I think you're also subbed this one too, right, Joe Johnny? But yeah, hey, finally got somebody on the stream. By the way, me and Joe Johnny doing a Pokemon pack battle. We'll be doing Rebel Clash, and both of us have our videos recorded, and I will be uploading mine tomorrow. Oh yeah, you gotta be up early in the morning for your job. I gotcha. Understandable, man. I'm glad you're able to stop by. I do appreciate it. Yep, but like I said, we got a pack battle going on my other channel, RECTCG, where we'll both open up Rebel Clash packs in our respective videos. And Johnny, you're gonna like the little part I do begin. I did a lot of wrestling references in there, so you'll definitely enjoy that. So yeah, I got that going tomorrow, and then just gotta wait and see what we can do about the other pack battle with JD State CCM 90. I was talking to him. He says he doesn't know when he'll be able to get some Sword and Shield packs, but we'll see what we can do about that, or maybe try to arrange another pack battle. I'll save the Sword and Shield packs for another time. Now, as for this channel right here, the RevolutionHellCowboy channel, I haven't posted a whole lot as of late, just because I haven't really gone toy hunting as much. And I was doing like wrestling live streams, like where I was watching classic WWE shows, until WWE decided to give me a freaking copyright claim, and then they blocked one of my streams. Oh, cool. I'm glad. All right, I do appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're subbed to both channels. I do hope at some point I'll try to, put more videos up on this channel. This being the main channel. I mean, wrestling is a major focus, but it's not the only focus. And hey, if you want to ever go back, I do have a Pokemon playlist of some of my older videos that I did before I went to, the other channel with Pokemon videos, where I even opened like some old Japanese packs. Like I opened up like Jungle, Fossil, Team Rocket, Gym Leaders, the Neos 1 and 2. I think I might have opened a base set pack from the Jungle, from Japanese, I mean. And then after that, it'll be like some Evolutions packs I opened up like briefly in 2018, and then the stuff I did earlier this year before I moved over to the other channel for Pokemon content. But just let you know about that if you ever have the chance. Whenever you want to. The playlist is here on this channel, and I've also shared it in videos. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, yep. But I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for stopping by. Before you go to sleep, I do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing what you pulled in your packs. And I hope you'll enjoy my videos as well. I know you will, and I hope everybody else will. I know the other people who have been enjoying my videos are those code goblins, but you know what? I'm just like, screw it. I'm not gonna put codes up in the videos for a while, at least not always. Hey, we got David Whitted, Arcade Toy Channel. Welcome, dude. Good to see you. I haven't heard from you in a while since I haven't really been around as much on this channel, but. So hey, got 2 viewers here in the chat. Awesome. But hopefully everybody's doing all right with, like I said, the dang COVID pandemic, and then you got all this stuff going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, and which I'm all in support of that, but still crazy how things have been with those. I try not to get too political with that. I just hope everybody be safe, and I almost kind of feel like some of that stuff's leading to more of these coronavirus cases spiking. Because for a while, it looked like cases weren't really going up, and then all of a sudden this happens, and now they're, Oh well. I mean, I hope we can make some good changes here in this country. But still, I don't know, it's just been crazy. Just 2020's been an interesting year so far. I mean, happy 2020, not any other year like 2019 or 2018. I mean, who knows what 2021 will be like? I know we're like halfway through this year already, as July is only a few days away. Man. Of course, when it comes to wrestling, I've been following it off and on. I'll still watch Raw and SmackDown and NXT on occasion. I try to follow AEW a little more. I don't know, ever since they've started doing the shows in the Performance Center, they just haven't been as enjoyable. But, I mean, they haven't been too bad. But it's just, I don't know, the last few pay-per-views, have been kind of weird. I mean, I like the cinematic matches. I like the Firefly Funhouse match. I liked the Boneyard match, which might be Taker's last match. By the way, I mentioned this right now. Joe Johnny's in the chat. Of course, he's a big fan of The Undertaker. We discussed that recently. So, what everybody else's thoughts? What do y'all think about The Undertaker? Do y'all think he's done, or do y'all think he'll come back for a payday? Maybe for Survivor Series, because it was 30 years ago. At Survivor Series, Taker made his official, in-ring debut for the WWF, now WWE. Or could it be maybe a WrestleMania where Taker was once undefeated? So, I don't know. And maybe the last opponent could be, who knows, it could be Bray Wyatt, The Fiend. Maybe give a proper send-off to Taker. Actually I know hearing Taker lose would, it would kind of suck, but same time, it's like Bray Wyatt kind of needs that passing the torch. Yeah, that's true. From what I heard, Taker's got a contract that got him there for I don't know how long. I heard them saying that he could be there like under contract with WWE, probably like a Legends-like deal, if it's for like next 15 years maybe. I don't know. Yeah, if Taker's done, then he's done. I mean, we all thought maybe 3 years ago when he had the match with Roman Reigns that was going to be his last match, and then he came back a year later and then had his brief little match with John Cena. Then he didn't do anything at last year's WrestleMania, but he did come back for like the Saudi shows. And then, for this year's Mania with him and Styles. So, I guess he's done when he says he's done. Yeah, 15 years. I figured it was a long contract. I heard someone saying this contract will last him so long he'll be 70 by the time the contract's up. Which, by then, Vince McMahon, if Vince McMahon isn't gone already, Vince McMahon will be pretty old. Vince McMahon will be like, jeez, that dude will already be 90. But yeah, that's a crazy thing about that. But Taker, been with the company longer than anyone else. The only other person that can come pretty close to that is Triple H, but even then Triple H don't wrestle as much as he used to anymore. Yeah, I don't blame you. The Saudi shows, I barely watch those, dude. Like, let's forget about Saudi. And not even just for the matches, just for the controversy that's behind them, dude. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Johnny. But yeah, like I said, I've been mostly just trying to follow AEW every now and then, along with WWE. I don't really have cable or satellite, so I'll just catch clips on YouTube of both shows, but I've been a little more interested in AEW as of late. But still, it's just, I don't know, I've been watching wrestling now for a good 21 years. I started watching back in 98 when WCW was still in business, back when ECW was still around. The original, not the brand that came back in 2006 and then went under in 2010 because it just didn't do too well. I remember back when the WWE was WWF, and I know, Johnny, you remember too, before they said get the F out, because they had to get sued by the World Wildlife Fund, but, man. Yep, Judas, yep. Oh yeah, late champion, Chris Jericho, yep. I mean, then of course you have Broken Matt Hardy, who was wonderful, yes! And FDR, the former Revival, and of course Cody, one of the company's founders. Can't forget about him, and the Young Bucks, and lots of amazing talents that are in AEW. Luchasaurus, Orange Cassidy. I mean, there's a lot of great people in that company. I mean, not to say WWE doesn't still have a bunch of good people, but man, just all the stuff that's been going on with that company as of late, from the mass firings back in April. Yep, gotta get the metal horns. But all those mass firings, and then recently, a few people working for WWE have revealed that they had the virus. Like Renee Young said she has it. Kayla Braxton said she got it twice. Adam Pearce says he has it. I was like, man. And now I'm hearing that WWE is not too happy that they've been saying this stuff, so you don't want your superstars to at least let everybody know that they've had it? Hell, John Moxley, Renee's husband, he's had to stay away from AEW for a little while because he's been around his wife, and even though I guess he's tested negative for the virus, which is good, he's still around her, so he's got to be careful. So, they have that, pay-per-view for AEW coming up, Fyter Fest. Or I guess it's not pay-per-view, it's going to be an episode of Dynamite. They're doing it for 2 weeks. And Moxie's got to defend his title against Brian Cage, and then NXT's doing the Great American Bash, which, yeah, I hear about that. People are trying to say that it's probably a rib at Cody, because Cody's dad, Dusty Rhodes, came up with the concept for Great American Bash. But, whatever. WWE owns the trademark to it since they bought WCW, so I guess it's whatever. Could be a coincidence. I mean, that's why they brought NXT to cable television to compete with AEW. They can say that's not the reason, but, whatever. I don't know. As much as I like WWE, I sometimes have a love-hate relationship with Vince McMahon. I mean, I can respect Vince for everything he's done, but also not like everything he has also done that's been bad. It's a good thing we have companies like AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, heck, TNA/Impact Wrestling still around. I mean, who would have thought they were still around? Which is crazy. They even had their first ever woman, that held the world title, Tessa Blanchard, but now she's gone, I guess, because she was kind of refusing to do some work for them at their upcoming Slammiversary pay-per-view. So now she's fired and no longer has that belt. So, well, I guess she'll go down as the first and only woman to hold that belt and never lose it. Some WWE will probably never do. I mean, I've heard rumors that they might try to put the belt. It could be the Universal Belt or the WWE Championship on Charlotte Flair at some point. I don't know if they will, but be interesting. I mean, they should have done it a long time ago with China. If China would have ever defeated, say Stone Cold or somebody else for the WWF Championship, that would have been something. Oh yeah, Tessa come to WWE. Yeah, I mean, she, I think for a brief time did work in their developmental territory. She might have made an appearance once or twice in NXT, and then just things didn't work out, and then she left. So yeah, she could. Or if her dad has any say, maybe old Tully Blanchard talks to Cody, say, hey, maybe you can bring my daughter into the company. I mean, she could always go to AEW as well. But I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Honestly, it's kind of hard for any of these companies to bring in new talents. You think of all the people who've been released recently, back in April, like Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, Rusev. Man, so many that it's like, it sucks to see them lose their jobs because of this crap. It's like the only person who lost his job and got it back was Drake Maverick. A lot of people think maybe that might have been a storyline because they already had him in that tournament for the Cruiserweight title. Yeah, she could have. I mean, she got close. She was their Intercontinental Champion. The first woman, at least I can remember, that actually held a, almost fairly major belt in a wrestling company that, was for men. So she was a trailblazer. She could have done it. She came close. But, yeah. I mean, I still think about it because a lot of people say that women fighting men in WWE nowadays is a no-no. But, we live in a different era where blood is usually frowned upon and they don't like cursing. I mean, at least they don't do the stuff they used to do, like broad panties. I mean, yeah, I might have liked that stuff when I was a teenager, but also I was growing up, and yeah. But as an adult, I'm like, I'm glad that the women actually are treated like legitimate wrestlers and not like eye candy. Doesn't mean I don't have women I'm attracted to, like Alexa Bliss, but, but you could be good looking and still be a good wrestler, like Becky Lynch, that's an example. Or, heck, maybe looks aren't everything. I'm not the biggest fan of Shayna Baszler when it comes to looks, but she can destroy somebody. Her, and then Ronda Rousey, I mean, shoot, and it's kind of been a shame Ronda Rousey hasn't been around as of late, that she's just been kind of, not wanting to do much of WWE. She could have came back by the time WrestleMania, but didn't. Yeah, I remember that. China and Chris Jericho were feuding, and Chris Jericho said at one point, if he didn't defeat China for the Women's Championship, he was going to go to Sweden, have a sex change, and call himself Christina Jericho. Remember that? I almost thought he was serious. That's back when I took wrestling seriously. And I still take it to an extent, but to me it's like watching a movie, Yeah, I know a lot of the stuff, at least the storylines are fictional, but everything else is as real as it can be without them hurting each other too badly. Real to an extent. And also fake to an extent, because, boy, us wrestling fans, we sure love when the non-wrestling fans say the F word. F-A-K-E, fake, but whatever, that shows they don't understand. Ronda's been streaming. Like, yeah, she likes to stream, and I know AJ Styles likes to do streams too. Yeah, man. Yep, old Jericho, yeah. Man. But yeah, just trying to catch up on wrestling as much as I can every now and then. Not a whole lot else to talk about. I mean, I usually would go hunting for wrestling figures, but, it's been kind of hard when all that stuff's made in China, and for a while they weren't shipping that stuff out. Like, that's why I haven't done any toy hunt builds as of late. I did one a while back I haven't had a chance to upload, but it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I might have to do little edits to it, or, I don't know, wait till I go back out to Walmart, but with these coronavirus cases going back up, I have to be careful. Oh, man. It's just some crazy stuff over now to deal with nowadays in this world. But hey, that's why I got the internet. I could buy stuff online too. Like, I've been thinking about just trying to buy more pulling cards online. I mean, I'll still go and buy some at Walmart, but it seems like the place I usually like to go, Family Dollar, hasn't any dollar packs as of late, which is a real surprise. I mean, because I was always buying dollar packs every dang day I could that they had them. I mean, I'm thankful that they had the $5 blisters. I've been buying those up. They've stopped up stocking Unbroken Bonds, but they have been getting Unified Minds, which is, hey, they're a good set. Oh, sorry, everyone take. Was on a fire casket. Cried. Grandma thought, oh, wow. Yeah, there's times where you watch these moments and you think through. I mean, yes, there have been some stuff that has been real in wrestling, but some of the stuff that isn't, like, yeah, I remember the night Vince McMahon faked his own death when that limo blew up, and I thought that was legit. And I watched the news trying to find out if it was real. I think only one news outlet reported on it, like MSNBC, but everybody else, I think they already were told, like, yeah, this was fake. And then, obviously, no more than a month later, Chris Benoit legitimately, murders his wife's son and then kills himself, and then they had to drop that storyline. Because, obviously they couldn't keep it going if Vince McMahon was faking his death. Yeah, I know what you meant, dude. Lit on fire, I got you, man, yep. Yeah, I remember this time when I was a lot, I was 13 years old when I started watching wrestling back in 98, so yeah, I took it pretty serious myself. I mean, at least until I got older, started to know what was real, what wasn't. Of course, some of the real things have happened. Mick Foley getting thrown off the Hell in a Cell, and how it screwed him up. Of course, Owen Hart's death in 1999, which I didn't see because I didn't really watch any of the pay-per-views back then because they were too expensive. Well, maybe not too expensive, but my mom wasn't always going to let me order a wrestling pay-per-view, even though they were like $30 a piece, or 35, how much they were. But when that happened, I heard about it. I was like, damn, man. And then, more recent years, Eddie Guerrero's passing back in 2005. I mean, that's one that got me. And then Macho Man's death in 2011, which I was like, man, I was wanting Macho Man to come back. I mean, come back to WWE. Even if it's not as an active wrestler, I still would have been happy to see Macho Man come in, on an episode of Raw and, say his famous line of, ooh, yeah. I mean, that would have been cool. I mean, there's so much that was missed, but, I don't know, all the what ifs. Maybe talk about the invasion with WCW, ECW, how that could have been better if they would have had the right people at the right time. Like, if they would have had Hogan and Goldberg and Flair and Sting, but, oh well, that's what fantasy booking's for. Or making your own little fig feds. I mean, I remember back in the day when I was just getting into wrestling figure collecting, when I used to keep them out of the package, and I still have some out of the package. I would just have my WWF figures and my WCW figures fight each other, have the actual Sting and Undertaker match that we never really got. Or have the Austin and Goldberg. The closest thing we had to a match with them is Austin being a guest referee for that match between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 20. And then Austin giving both of them stunners in that match. But hey, what could have been? There's a lot of good fantasy matchups I would love to have seen. Man, I'm just trying to think of some other things to talk about. So yeah, sorry, man. That probably is my Wi-Fi. Even though it seems like I've been getting a lot of Wi-Fi problems as of late. I think it's just because of everything that's been going on. Like, so many people are at home right now because of all the people being unemployed. That seems that, it's happened more frequently than it should. So I do apologize if there's any lag. I'd switch to my phone's, data, but even then I'm like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, I live in a small town. Like, yeah, I technically live in Wichita, Kansas, but I live in a town called Park City, and the cell reception here is not the best. Even though I've got 5G coverage, I get 4G a lot of time too. And there's a cell tower not too far from where I live, but I'm not too close to it. So if I were to switch now from my Wi-Fi over to my data, like I said, it could be you, could be me. I mean, because I can't really tell on my end, because right now I'm streaming, and unless I go and watch the stream personally on my television, I wouldn't be able to tell. But it's, like I said, I think with everybody being home right now because of this dang pandemic, people are probably losing internet quicker, because I'm at least once every couple of days or so, I'll see my internet go down for a while, then it'll go back up. So I've been hearing how these internet providers are just having a hard time keeping up with the bandwidth because some people are out of work right now or have very few hours. And of course, people shoot off fireworks outside. Almost that time, 4th of July, and this coming Saturday. So if you hear anything in the background, I'm sure. I don't know if there's anyone shoot off fireworks where you're at, but I know in my town there they are. Of course, my town is one of the few towns in my county that hasn't outright banned all or most fireworks. As I know in the city of Wichita, you can't shoot fireworks that are more than 6 feet in height. Like here where I live, you can. The only thing we can't really have is like bottle rockets, but other than that, almost everything else I could think of is legal. Alright, so I'm going to check my stream here on the television real quick. So you might hear me again in the background, so yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so I'm going to check my stream here on the television real quick. So you might hear me again in the background, so yeah. Okay, just wanted to check that real quick. Alright, so I just want to see that. And then, of course, it'll say I have a second viewer, but that probably would have been me because, of course, I'm streaming on the main channel, but I've kind of been checking up on my other channel for the heck of it. But yeah, if you have anything to ask about, anything you want to talk about, just let me know because I'm just trying to think of everything that's on my head to kind of, make the stream as interesting as I can. But hey, always good to talk to everybody, whether it's about Pokemon, wrestling, whatever the heck you guys want to talk about. When I started this channel, I tried to kind of juggle both before I decided to just focus on one. And then, like I said, I briefly did try to do Pokemon on this channel again. And I did other stuff like Ninja Turtle collecting, Power Rangers figure collecting, Hot Wheels collecting. I was trying to do like those kinds of videos too, but I don't know. YouTube's a weird place. It's like if you try to focus on one thing, cool. But if you try to do like multiple things on the same channel, it's like this algorithm does not favor you if you do that. Like, man. That's why I decided to make a second channel to do my Pokemon content on. Also, I'm going to look at my phone because I can also check my phone right. Oh, wow. It did kind of lag a little on here. All right, Johnny. Hey, I'm glad you came in, dude. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe as always, man. Look forward to seeing your pack battle tomorrow. Of course, we're going to upload both our battles tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern. That's where Joe Johnny is in the East Coast. Of course, I'm in the Central Time Zone, which will be 1 o'clock Central Time. So, check out his channel, Joe Johnny. And, of course, my other channel, RHCTCG, where the pack battles will be going up. Hey, man, whatever you pull and whatever I pull, all's fun and love and war, right? But, nah. Anyways, hey, you have a good sleep, man. Look forward to hearing more from you again. I'll definitely try to, do more streams both here on this channel and maybe on the other channel. But I'm going to stick around here on this stream for a little bit longer. I don't know how long I'll do the stream here for a while. I'm just wait till everybody else decides to come on. I could probably do stream for at least another hour or so. At least I'm going to try to go on until 9 o'clock. That'd be 10 o'clock Eastern Time. After that, I'll probably, I don't know, if nobody else joins it by then, I'll wrap up. Unless somebody comes on before I end it. That'll have a tendency to happen. And I have subscribers from all over. Where it's here in America, or over in the UK, maybe in Ireland, maybe up in Canada, which, Canada has the same time zone as us. Maybe over in Australia, where it's like already the next day. And yeah, just, whoever else is able to come and join me, as I listen to my, neighbors shoot off fireworks. I have to remind myself that's fireworks. Anywhere else in the country with what's going on, you never know. So yeah, I'm just going to go by here real quick. Just go for my phone. Okay, so I'm going to try to start streaming more, guys. I'm going to try, maybe bring back the, bring back the Thursday throwback streams at some point. Sorry if I'm just looking at my phone. Anyone else that joins the stream, you know. I just want to check it, but yeah. Might lean back just a little bit. Of course, maybe enjoy myself a little bit of M&M's if you don't mind. Food on the stream. Some of the new brownie M&M's. I haven't tried these yet. I almost thought I'd do a taste test video, but I was like, nah, I don't know. I did an Oreo taste test and didn't really get as many views, but I don't know, I just did that for the heck of it. I was like, why not? Plus, my crazy cat would be joining in on the video when I didn't want him to, so I had to end up just filming those parts as bloopers. Crazy cat of mine, who's actually outside. He hasn't asked to come back in yet. I haven't heard him jump on a window and start meowing. So let's try with M&M's right now while I'm waiting for you guys. Definitely has that brownie-like smell to it. I don't know. Does it taste too different than a regular chocolate M&M? I mean, I definitely can taste a little bit of the brownie in it. Okay, man, it does have a little bit of taste. It's like you have to kind of bite into it for a while before you actually. Okay, now I'm definitely tasting it more now that. All right. I know. I swear, maybe just tune in the stream, you see me eating some M&Ms, but. You know, just had a good conversation with Joe and Johnny. It was nice to talk with him, you know. If I probably would have started the stream earlier, I probably would have gotten him on here a little bit longer. But hey, I'm glad he came on there. Once again, yeah, as I said before, we're doing a pack battle tomorrow on my other channel. So I look forward to that. And we're supposed to do a pack battle with somebody else as well, but we'll have to wait on the details for that. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna lean back for a moment. I'm surprised my chat box ain't popping up. Like, I can see the comments on the stream, but I heard that if anyone looks below where the live chat is, or say if you're watching your TV, it'll show it on the side for you if you enable it, but there was a way for me to enable it in the video itself, and I was kind of trying to fix it, but I don't know. I might have to try our streaming platform out at some point, or maybe get a premium, so maybe I'll be able to do more with this, like have some custom like stuff like in the background, maybe. I don't know. I mean, since I got one viewer, so if you're just watching and you want to comment, cool. Unless you don't care to, that's fine. I mean, I know the stream's not very much, you know, it's just talking about whatever comes to mind. Or said my thoughts about AEW, WWE, talked briefly about Impact, and just a few other little things. Of course, the two big things that have been going on. Actually, there was one more thing going on, like the speaking out movement, and how a lot of wrestlers have been called out for their previous indiscretions. Well, I went on M&M real quick. I was thinking about getting like a share size, one of the bigger ones, and I was like, nah, if I don't like these, I'm going to end up tossing. But I mean, they're alright for what they are. I prefer peanut butter M&Ms, but still. But yeah, just, I don't know, just trying to keep myself occupied with what to say. That's why I've invited people that are subscribed to both my channels to come on over here, you know. Especially if there's anyone who likes both football and wrestling, you know. And I do have some other friends on here that are fans of both, like my buddy Savius Joshua Arts. I haven't heard from him in a while. We did briefly talk on Twitter. You know, he mentioned about not being on Facebook anymore, which is understandable. I'm barely on Facebook myself. I'll share stuff every now and then, whether it be on my personal account or through any of my pages, which I barely ever use my Facebook page related to this YouTube channel because just that's the point. Nobody was really checking it out anymore. And I'll use my other Facebook page that I just created for the RECTCG account, but it's taking a while to try to get some more interactions over there, but everything takes time. But yeah, seeing a lot of growth for the other channel. This channel will see growth every night. Hey, we got Crazy Park. Okay, hello. Welcome to the stream. Alright, yep, I'm glad to see you here, man. Trying to just kind of think of stuff that's, on my mind. Talked about wrestling earlier, Some WWE, some AEW. Yep. Yeah, hello, man. I see you, man. Talk about wrestling. Talk about everything going on in the world. Just talk about whatever that was coming to mind. So, Crazy Park, are you a wrestling fan? Do you like WWE? Do you like AEW? Or do you have anything else that you're really into that you don't mind talking about? And I will apologize in advance if the stream does lag. That could be on my end. I don't know. I mean, I've mentioned this earlier in the stream. With this dang pandemic still ongoing, and some people are home or not working, everybody's using the internet. Internet providers are kind of trying their best to keep up with all this bandwidth being used. So it's like if my stream lags, that once again that could be on my end, but it's also just probably how it is. I mean, there's times I'll have good streams. Oh, okay. Well, you have a good night, man. Wish I could have maybe heard some of it if you wanted to talk wrestling with me, but okay, dude. I'll try to do more streams here, guys. I'll try to make Sundays and maybe Thursdays a regular streaming night. Now that I'm working more hours again, I'm back to working a standard 5-day schedule. I'm working, 8 hours every night, except for usually one, but I'm getting basically full time. If you're getting anywhere between 37.5 to 40 hours, that's full time, from what I remember. At least here in my state. Could vary elsewhere. 40 is usually what most people think of full time, but I'm lucky that at least right now I'm getting more hours. And also, I'm about to kind of start working a little bit later at my job, but I might go in later because I work at Taco Bell. I'm a shift leader, and I'm there till midnight, so I don't get off till almost 1 in the morning after I have to do paperwork or whatever else I have to do that night if I'm helping close down the store with 2 other employees. And now that they want us to start closing at 1 in the morning, which I don't know is the best idea. It was supposed to be something we were going to be doing back in the beginning of March. And then this pandemic happens, and we decided, oh no, we're just going to go back to closing at 11 for a while, eliminate breakfast for a while, and it was tough. Not everybody got their hours, and I took a little bit of an hour cut, and I even took a day cut. And then things started picking back up again after Trump started giving everybody these stimulus checks. Started getting really, really busy. So slowly, we went back to close it at midnight. I eventually got back my Fridays I worked, and then, we eventually got breakfast back. But now it's like things are starting to slow down a little, but not by too much. But also all these cases of the virus that were, apparently going down are now starting to go back up. And it's like people, they don't care. I hate to say it. I mean, I see people who are going out with their kids to, like Little League games and youth basketball tournaments. And I'm not against that stuff. If there wasn't a virus pandemic going on, I would say, okay, cool, I have no problem with that. But it's like, I hope you guys are social distancing, wearing your masks. I mean, I'm not going to be a big conspiracy theorist. I sometimes feel like maybe they're making us do this for a reason other than trying to stop this virus. But I don't want to be a germaphobe or a hypochondriac. I mean, I want to avoid this virus as much as I can, but I feel like until they say everything's all good, we should really do what they're saying. Like in my state, here in the state of Kansas, not everybody wants to wear a mask. In fact, if I go to like Walmart, I wear a mask. A place like that where you could have like 200 or so people in there at a time, or I don't know how many people, I'm gonna wear a mask, and I'm even gonna wear gloves before I touch anything. But I'll be walking around and I'll see other the employees, and I mentioned this in my videos before. Other the employees, I'll see maybe a third of the customers wearing masks. Everybody else will be in there looking like normal. They'll just look at me like I'm crazy. Like I'm like, okay, I'm the crazy one. Yeah, maybe every time of the year if I'm wearing a mask, I mean, whatever. Unless I had something really bad that I don't want to give to somebody. Like if you go to somewhere like say Japan, that's normal. They've been wearing masks in Japan over their faces for years, just because if somebody's sick there, they don't want to spread the disease. Like, they're smart in that country. Not so much here. I mean, unless it's been made mandatory. I know there have been states and certain cities and certain states that have made it mandatory. But here, where I live, in one of the most conservative states in the country, probably next to Texas, yeah, I mean, we're not being forced to wear masks. I mean, I think even Texas, of all places, there's parts of Texas that they make them wear masks. Texas is also a bigger state and has a couple of the largest cities in the country down there. But still, it's like, I'm not all for enforcing a bunch of crazy rules. I didn't like when we had to shut stuff down. I like barbershops. That's why my hair is as long as it is. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I could get a haircut at any time, but if I cut my hair now, what's going to happen if then all of a sudden these virus cases don't go down? They're like, oh, hey, we got to shut down barbershops again. Like, really? I cut my hair, and now I'm going to have to wait again for getting our haircut. Unless I go and find somebody that can cut my hair for me, or I just say, screw it, either two options. Let my hair grow out, or zzz. I don't know if I really care about shaving my head, but I don't know. I always wanted to grow my hair long, not long because I'm a metalhead. I always wanted to headbang. I'm getting older. If I try to headbang, I'm going to give myself a headache. But I'll still headbang a little bit, of course, when I'm a Pantera shirt, with my metal. Just trying to keep myself kind of occupied here with stuff to talk about as I wait for you guys to chime in. Like I said, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I'm just going to see how long this takes before anyone does come on again. So please forgive me if I'm looking down at my phone a lot. I'm just checking for any interactions for Twitter, maybe. Like I said, if anyone wants to comment, feel free to comment. I mean, obviously, if you're a good person and you want to talk about wrestling or talk about, talk about the virus, talk about everything going on in the world, talk about figures, talk about trading cards, or maybe wrestling or Pokemon. I mean, like I said, I invited subscribers from both, this channel here and my other channel to come over and chat with me. And it's cool that some people are subbed to both channels, like Joe Johnny. I was glad to see him here. I mean, I definitely look forward to any more streams that Mike do, and that if he does come on more, cool. And anyone else, TN Coupon, I haven't heard from him in a while, another fellow wrestling fan. He'll retweet me every now and then. He'll tweet something to me, like, heck, he tweeted me something earlier, like a post of Johnny Gargano, and it was like Johnny Gargano with some Pokemon cards. I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know he was in the Pokemon. I was like, that's awesome. I know there's a lot of other wrestlers who were, 90s kids like me, or maybe 2000s kids who liked Pokemon and probably still do. I mean, we got a lot of gamers in WWE, like Xavier Woods, he's one, Tyler Breeze, Alexa Bliss. So I know a lot of them probably still are in the Pokemon or just various other video games. Just trying to think of other people. Of course, Rusev's not the company anymore, but he's a big gamer, and I heard Rusev's got his own gaming channel now. AJ Styles is a big gamer, sorry. He even was on an episode of this one show that Xavier Woods does on his channel, Up, Up, Down, Down, where they go to, video game shops looking for, retro games. I can't remember the name of the actual. You can feel free to correct me if you know what name the little series is on the Up, Up, Down, Down channel that Xavier wasn't AJ Styles of the year. It was something retro in the title. I know my buddy Josh Russell, Savage Joshua RT, probably would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, just once again, just trying to think of stuff to talk about right now while I'm waiting for somebody to come in and comment. I mean, once again, I'm not going to do a whole lot of apologizing for being off. I mean, I've already mentioned earlier that it's been kind of hard to do a whole lot of content with just stores not stocking a whole lot. I mean, they're starting to stock a little more. Like, the last trip I made to Walmart, I found some, new basics, but I just kind of passed on for now because of how burnt out I've been with wrestling. At least with WWE. Like I said earlier, I still follow WWE, but just not as much as I'd like to. I'll go to their YouTube channel, and I'll look at the matches or the clips, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch this, but I won't watch that. I don't know. Everything just kind of hasn't really appealed to me. I mean, I'll watch, for SmackDown, I'll still follow that for, the Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt feud, or anything with Otis and Mandy, maybe. And then when it comes to Raw, maybe whatever Drew McIntyre is involved with, or the ongoing feud between Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. And then there was the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. And they're a little interesting kind of, I wouldn't even call it a feud, because they're not even feuding, they are in a way. It's more like a friendly competition. How they were going out and bowling, playing golf. The Street Profits beating the Viking Raiders in basketball, and then the Viking Raiders showing the Street Profits how to throw axes like Vikings do. I'm like really? And then apparently at Backlash, they didn't have a match. They had some dream sequence where they fought Akira Tozawa and this army of ninjas, and there's this big old 7'3", former NBA player as a ninja. Wow, really? Yeah, nice of the stereotyping on poor Akira Tozawa, but I guess it's canon now because they had the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders, or the the Viking Profits, whatever they wanted to call this combined tag team. Yeah, I don't know. It's like WWE's kind of going down this weird, yeah, we've always been sports entertainment, but we're trying to do a little more entertainment, a little less sport. And yeah, it's cool they're finally letting people back into their shows. First having NXT talents, and then they briefly brought in friends and family, and then all of a sudden somebody there tested positive for the virus, and they're like, well, okay, I guess we'll go back to the NXT talents, but how do you not know maybe if some of the NXT talents haven't contracted the virus? They've already said one or two of their talents have contracted that virus. And then, of course, some of their main personalities like Renee Young, I mentioned that earlier, and Caleb Braxton, and then one of the producers, Adam Pearce, who has appeared on SmackDown, is kind of like their matchmaker. Okay, I saw poor connection. Hold on, guys. Okay, my connection keeps lagging out a little bit, which I hope I'm not having problems with my internet. Besides what I mentioned earlier, how everybody's kind of dealing with this, because I was outside earlier doing some yard work, and I was looking at my internet, my phone wire. I was like, okay, I don't know if that's just wear and tear from weather, or if some animals been messing with my phone wire. Hopefully it doesn't really affect my internet that way. If I have to, I'll call AT&T at some point, or I'll just maybe get some tape and tape over it. But even then, my internet's working fine for the most part, but still. Oh, guys, I'm probably going to stay on as long as I can. Just mess with my hair here. That's the thing, I couldn't really do a whole lot when my hair was shorter. I couldn't mess with it. I could slick my hair back now. And for a while, I did slick my hair back. Man, I remember the last time I had my hair really long was back in 2013. You can go back and watch some of my older videos where I had my hair fairly long. And a little darker too. My hair's getting a little more gray as I get older. I mean, I'm 35 now, so not too far away from 40. But I will start to get grays by the end of my 20s, because it kind of runs my family. Which, nothing wrong with that. But still, I've still got a pretty good, full, thick head of hair. But I just have a little more than I want to right now. Like I said, I do want to get cut, but I just don't know when I'll get cut because of this pandemic. I tried to arrange a visit to the place I usually get my hair cut at, but as I said before, I don't know if I want to. If all of a sudden these cases don't go down and we go back under another lockdown, which I'm surprised that my state wasn't forced to go under a lockdown. I mean, yeah, we had stay-at-home order, but they were a little more lenient. Said, yeah, go to the store when you need to, go out to walk when you need to, just, do things that are essential, and then that's about it. Try your best to stop the spread of the virus. No mass gatherings of more than 10, and now people are just going back and doing stuff again like it's normal. Like, we still haven't had any events scheduled as of late at any of our local arenas. Major sports haven't gone back underway. I mean, I just heard today that the NBA, which I'm not really into the NBA, but I heard they're getting ready to, get their schedule, get their new, I guess the remaining half of their season underway so they get into the playoffs. I know baseball season is supposed to start again at some point. And then, the NFL season will start like normal in September. I just don't know if they'll have preseason. They had to cancel like some preseason games. Like, they always do a Hall of Fame game every year, but they canceled that. And then, of course, with wrestling, who knows what's going to go on with SummerSlam. They may have to push that back until September because I guess the city of Boston, where they're going to have SummerSlam, saying, nope, we're not having any events in August. Like, we're going to make you wait till September. And WWE's like, well, okay, we'll wait till then, or find somewhere else, or shoot, they might go back to Foreign Center. And I saw my connection drop. I mean, guys, I do apologize if my connection drops. So if you guys missed the thing I say, I do apologize. Hopefully on the replay, if you guys do decide to watch the replay, you'll hear some things I say, but that's going to happen. I'm going to, at some point, I don't know, maybe I'll have to call AT&T and maybe see if I can get my internet connection bumped up, even if it means I have to pay like an extra $10 or $20. But also, it sometimes depends if they offer it. They don't always offer the fastest speeds depending on where you live. And I could always go with somebody else, but some of these companies are just too expensive. Like, the only other provider I can think of here is Cox Communications where I live, but in the state of Kansas, of course. I'm not talking about elsewhere. I know elsewhere there's like Verizon has internet. I mean, we have Verizon phone, but we don't have Verizon internet service here in Kansas, as far as I know. And like, there's places in the country that have like Comcast or Spectrum, which, like I said, when it comes to here, AT&T and Cox are the only two major ones I can think of. And then there's maybe like some other ones that I'll get like offers in the mail about. Yeah, no, I expect to start talking about internet providers in the stream, but that's why the stream is. Let's talk about whatever the heck comes to mind. Because I'm just thinking about whatever's on my mind. I mean, right now I'm telling a monologue as I wait for somebody to come in and just start chatting with me. Ask me about wrestling or something. I don't know. Ask me about figures. Ask me about trading cards. I mean, don't ask me for trades or anything. I'm not doing trades right now, but I mean, talk about this pandemic. I mean, there's people I wish would come on right now, and if they do, cool. If not, that's alright. John Patel's another person. I mean, be cool to hear from him again. Joey, we know it. Latin Lucha World. I'm just giving some free shout outs to people I haven't even really seen or heard from in a while. So these people may not be wanting to mention together, and that's fine. I'll keep it on download if people don't really want to talk to each other, but still, I don't know, guys. Just, I want to try to be active on this channel again. I'm going to try. No guarantees. I was kind of thinking about buying some wrestling trade cards last time I was out at Walmart, but I don't know. I got kind of burnt out with wrestling trade card collecting. I want to do it again at some point. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like with Pokemon. I took a break, and then I got back into it. But wrestling fair collecting, I've been hardcore with the last 7, 8, 9 years, and then all of a sudden, just I don't know what's going on this year and how I wasn't able to find a whole lot, and then just the way wrestling's been, it kind of burned me out. I mean, I'm looking forward to those new AEW figures coming out. Those look pretty cool. Lagged again, so I'll repeat myself. I'm looking forward to those new AEW figures. I mean, I definitely want to get some of those. Yeah, I'm starting around things to talk about about in less than 8 minutes to go until it's 9 o'clock here where I live. That'll be 10 o'clock for those on the East Coast. I don't know if I'll pick the stream back up at any point. If I decide I want to do like a part 2 stream for anyone that wants to come on later. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some to talk about. I mean, I got one viewer. I don't know who the viewer is, but hey, you know, thank you for watching me just rabble on, try to think of stuff to talk about. Just looking at my phone just to look at stuff online for the heck of it. Sorry guys, just once again run out of things to talk about. But of course, people want to thank real quick Joe Johnny for coming on. Awesome dude. Can't recommend him enough. You know, fellow wrestling fan, fellow Pokemon collector. You know, most does Pokemon content on his channel. He won't talk about wrestling, but he doesn't want to do any wrestling content on there. But that's all right. It's understandable, dude. You know. And then David Whitted, Games and Arcade. You know, he was on earlier, or Toy and Arcade channel. If I said your name wrong, dude, I'm sorry. And then I don't know if you are Crazy Park, but I guess thanks for coming on for just a brief time. Some of you were here, I guess. Like I said, I'm going to try to stick around for a little bit longer, and then I eventually will probably wrap up. Because I can't see myself being on here for too much longer if nobody to talk to besides just whoever's watching me. It's more fun when I have somebody to chat with and somebody could say, hey, what's up? And start asking about wrestling, you know, or just talk about what's going on there in their neck of the woods, this stupid virus. I mean, man, think about back when the virus pandemic started and everybody was going out and buying toilet paper like crazy. Wasn't that crazy? I saw like a bumper sticker the other day that showed, I survived Charmageddon 2020. It had like the roll of toilet paper, you know, because Charmin, that's a big toilet paper company. So yeah, Charmageddon 2020. Charmageddon 2020, I survived. That's how it went. I kind of screwed up there. Oh man. Sorry guys, just listen to the fireworks in the background. It just catches me off guard. Some of them are like so loud, you think it's like a cannon being fired off. I'll have to use this next week. I mean, all this week. You know, all up until at least Saturday, the holiday. And even then, people will probably still be shooting fireworks off even the day after, you know, because they'll let you still shoot off fireworks even when, like, you know, say the holiday falls on, like, on a weekend. They'll still let you fire them off until that Monday. So, 4th of July is Saturday, and then the 5th, you know, is next day on Sunday. They'll probably will still let people shoot fireworks off, but I don't know. The laws may vary from town to town and over different states, you know. Yeah. Of course, I'll be at work on the 4th of July, and I think this week is when we're supposed to start going to 1 a.m. So by the time I get off work, most people will already be done and in bed, besides a few people who probably are still up shooting fireworks. Hey, Lance Graham, have you bought any WWE blasters in a while? No, I haven't. I've been taking kind of a break from WWE card collecting. I did mention this early in the stream. I know you probably just now joined me. I've just kind of been on break for a while. That's why I decided to come on, just, I don't know, address the channel and maybe just talk about what's going on in the world of wrestling, talk about what's going on with this virus. And I've been mostly busy with my other channel where I've been doing a lot of Pokemon card openings, but I don't know. I want to do some wrestling pack openings again at some point. I don't know. I think I might have to buy a hobby box one of these days. The blaster boxes are cool, but I don't know. They're not as exciting because you already know you're going to get a relic, and sometimes the relics aren't as exciting. They give you like those, you know, commemorative patches, and my connection just went down. Oops. Poor connection. I'm definitely going to have to call AT&T and try to get my internet connection, you know, better. So I might have to watch when I see poor connection. I mean, or Eminem while I'm just trying to compose my thoughts. Yeah, but like I said, I haven't bought cards in a while when it comes to wrestling. What the heck? Something came up on my screen, guys. Something about a request is missing a valid API key. What the hell? I know it's something you guys can't see. It's on my end. I'm hoping my stream didn't go down for any reason. It says it's still up. So hold on. As usual, I gotta do the test on the TV. I gotta see how my stream is going. I don't know what the heck is going on with my stream. I don't know why I got something on my screen saying it's like you're missing. What? Alright, now I'm gonna go by my stream real quick. I'm gonna watch it for a moment. Alright, now I'm gonna go by my stream real quick. I'm gonna watch it for a moment. I have to watch myself wipe off some flakes off my shirt. And then I watch myself watching myself, which sounds weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, watch myself, yeah, it does. Sorry, guys. I just had to check real quick. Had to make sure the stream was still up. It says it's still up. It's request is missing offer. I can't read all that. I wish I could show you guys what's going on. Like, it makes no sense what is happening with my stream right now. That I keep having some stuff pop up my screen. I might have to switch streamer. Like my streaming app. If anyone knows any good mobile streaming apps that are good for YouTube, let me know, because Streamlabs doesn't seem to be as great as I thought it was. I don't know, it's like the quality seems to be decent versus the quality I get with my YouTube streams I get normally if I just stream directly through YouTube and not with Streamlabs, you know, as a third party to stream with. But at the same time, like, I don't know, it's like bring up this weird stuff on my screen. So as long as the stream hasn't gone down, I mean, it'll lag every now and then whenever the FPS, frames per second, decides to start screwing up. It usually stays between 29 and 30 frames per second, but I'm not a technical person, so I couldn't be able to tell you what any of that is. I mean, if there's anyone out there who knows that, like, yeah. Poor connection. Okay, seems like if it's at 3,800 kbps, whatever, kb per second, whatever the heck you call that, kilobytes per second. I don't know anything about this. You know, I'm not technical about this stuff, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to start doing some more research. Believe me, I want to do it for like videos. I want to make my videos better. You know, for one, I would love to do like green screen videos. That'd be cool. I've been thinking about doing that on both my other channel. I do pulling card openings, and maybe do it here on this channel for the heck of it. I don't know. Maybe film my own like wrestling promos, have like some in the background, and talk to Macho Man. Man, the screen keeps lagging badly. So guys, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on. I probably will wrap it up here in a few minutes, because I've enjoyed everybody that's come on. If you come on for a brief minute, or if you've been with me for a while, you know, I don't know if I'll do another stream again tonight. If I do another stream, it won't be until like Thursday or next Sunday. I mean, I could do some on the 4th of July, but I'll be working, and by the time I get off work, obviously I'll be kind of just ready to go to bed. Probably just, you know, start winding down. So I don't know. I've also maybe streaming on Fridays. That's the only night where I don't get off real late. I usually get off at 10 o'clock that night. So I don't know. I mean, I was doing streams on like Wednesday nights for a while when I got off at 10. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we're missing my phone again about the stream. Missing some authorization credentials. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make this a regular thing again, guys. Just, I may have to go with maybe a different streaming platform at some point. Or another streaming app, I mean. Because I don't think Streamlabs works as well as I want it to. It could be that, or it could be my internet, I don't know. Because I mean, I've had this problems with YouTube streaming, you know, with their software. So once again, it could be for sure my internet messing up, but it's whatever. Like probably not in my mouth. Also, I just want to see something else real quick. I just want to look. Sorry that the stream's not the most interesting stream, but if nobody else is talking to me, it's kind of like, well, hey, I got 3 likes, awesome. I do appreciate it. Whoever give me likes, I do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I just had to go by and check out, everything going on with my stream right now. I can check on the TV, but I check here just to look for anything else. Huh. I don't know why it says RevolutionHellCowboy live stream. I had a title set up for it. It's weird, huh? That's interesting. I don't know why it's not saying the title I gave it. Yeah, I may not use Streamlabs again after this. Like I said, I may look for another streaming app at some point. Because this streaming software kind of bugs me. It says I have a viewer, but am I my viewer? Am I just been talking to myself this whole time? I heard it when I had, Joe Johnny on maybe for a while, or, Lance Graham came for about a moment. Maybe, I'm checking through my other account as well, alongside my main account. I don't know. Hold on, I just want to go by here real quick. See if the view count changes or something. I don't know. It's kind of like it's still showing 1 viewer, but I'll go and I'll view it through my other account or through the account I'm streaming with, and it'll say that I still have 1 viewer. Sometimes if I go and watch my stream for a moment, it'll say I have 1 viewer or 2 viewers. So this is I'm like, whatever. 1 viewer is good if it's somebody's gonna at least talk to me. If not, it's like, well, whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of stuff talking to top of my head. I'm about to wrap up here soon, guys. It says I have 2 viewers now, as I'm looking down my phone, but it's probably counting me as one of the viewers. As my... I don't know what is going on with my streaming here. Still keeps saying request is missing a valid API key, whatever the heck that is. Hey, so they got a 4th like, awesome. Whoever give me a like, I do appreciate it. I'm sorry that this stream is not as interesting as it could be, but I do these streams because I want to talk to you guys. That's the only other reason I do them, Alright, I think I'm about to wrap up here, guys. It was fun talking to Joe Johnny for a while and whoever else came on. I do wish more people could have been on for the stream. I might have to start earlier next time. Maybe I'll do a Thursday stream. And I'm going to try to look up some other streaming services, streaming apps that maybe might be better than this. I'll stick with YouTube streaming, software. It's not the best, but I'll see what I can do. I don't know, but that is it. Whoever my 1 viewer is, I wish you could have said something, unless you were one of the viewers, but I don't know. It seems like it's not really... I don't know if it's counting me as the viewer, because, I'm not viewing on my television anymore. I'm not viewing on my phone, my other phone anymore. I'm just viewing on this phone that I'm streaming with. So, I don't know. But if you're watching the replay, you get to see all this lagging, maybe, I don't know, or just... listen to me talk. Maybe you want to comment, maybe I'll reply back if it's a good comment, maybe about wrestling, whatever, Pokemon, And like I said, I'll try to come back for more streams, try to make this a regular thing, so maybe more people will come on. But that's it. I'm wrapping it up. I want to thank y'all for watching. Rock on, keep collecting, stay safe. Don't blow yourselves up with fireworks if you're buy your fireworks this year. If you go out to any of these protests, be careful. Don't antagonize the cops. Of course, going out in public, wear your mask. Stay away from people, like unless you're with somebody and they're not sick. But yeah, not all else to say. But that's it, guys. So take care, and I will see y'all for another stream, maybe Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. But that is it, guys.